So abstract class. Abstract class is a class where we can have one method, at least one method should be abstract. If you have a class, so at least one method should be abstract, then only we call this particular class is an abstract class. Without having at least one method as abstract, we cannot tell this class is an abstract class. At least, okay? At least one method should be an abstract. This is the first point. The second point is abstract class have only definition and no implementation. Okay, and this is the second point. So means you can only define what is your method name and what are all the parameters, what are the importing parameter, what are the exporting parameter. You can only do the defining part, definition part. You cannot implement that. If you implement that, that is not an abstract class. So where we can implement this abstract class, we are going to create a subclass and we have to enter those abstract class and we have to redefine and write the logic in the subclass. So we cannot, third point is we cannot access private methods in the abstract class. When we redefine it, you cannot have an access. I will show you in the practical, no issues. So let me taking you to the Z ABS. ABS means abstract. Just click on create, click on class and enter. So abstract class, give the description. If the class is final, you cannot create subclasses. I want to create subclasses from the abstract class where I can write the logic. So when you create a abstract class, you have to make your class as abstract. Then only it will treat as an abstract class. Okay. Click on save and assign any package and save in the TR transport request. Okay. Just declare, just give one method name and enter. So we can have the default visibility in the instance F4 public. So let me write the code.
Hello, Parsha. Before going to that, is there any particular difference between private class and protected class? Any particular difference is there?
Yeah. So in the private class, we cannot in the private methods we cannot access in the subclasses or the outside of the class. The protected class, I cannot use that protected class in the if I have an requirement of another class. You can use the
Okay,
subclass. You can use the private protected method in the subclasses. You cannot use the outside of the class protected method.
okay,
That is the difference. Abstract class does not having implementation. Now I can have an access of writing a code. So this should not be abstract class, right? At least one method should be abstract. So we have to make our abstract class at least one method should be abstract. How I can make at least one method should be abstract in my custom global class means just click on the method and we can have a detailed view. In some GUIs we have properties. Okay, Click on this. And now you have to make your method as abstract. This is the checkbox, right? So when you click on this checkbox, implementation of method get data is deleted. When you click on this checkbox, that means you are deleting the implementation of your method. So you cannot write the logic. Okay. Click on OK and change it. Whenever I will double click on the method, see, I will receive a message. Method get data is abstract, so that I cannot have an access to write implementation or to write my customized logic. I cannot have. So, so let's say if I click on the code also, same. So method get data is abstract. So now we have to redefine this class in the subclass and write down the logic. Just and create another class. If you want to create the subclasses from this class, you can give the you cannot give the final class. Okay. If you want to create the subclasses from this subclass also, uh, just untick the final. If you don't want to create the subclasses from this subclass, you can give the final. So I cannot create this subclass from this whatever the subclass which I derived from the abstract class. Subclass from abstract class. Just save it and save in the package. And now, so in the abstract class, we are having only one single method. So how can I enter those abstract class in my subclasses? If you go to the properties, we have superclass. Okay, superclass is the main class. So if you enter those main class in the superclass, whatever the methods, whatever the parameters, where while we define in the abstract class, everything is available. So after entering in the superclass, you will come to know. Click on the superclass. Okay, just enter the abstract class which we created. Just press enter. Click on the methods. So just activate it. Edit. Okay, no issues. See, in the abstract class, we have a method that is get data. So we are not uh, writing this method in the subclass. Whatever the methods is available in the abstract class, when you enter in the superclass, whatever the properties are there, it will automatically coming into the subclass. Whether you are entering that is abstract class, whether you are creating interface, or whether you are creating a final class, you want to derive from those final class into the subclass. So whatever the properties or the parameters or the methods are available in the superclass, everything is available in when you create a subclass from uh, superclass. So if you double click on this, it is asking method is abstract has not been redefined. So that means you have to redefine your method. Then only we can write our customized logic. Okay. If you want to redefine your method and make our customized logic, how I can do means just click on the method. We have here this button redefine. Click on this button. Okay. So automatically the implementation part is opened. Just copy paste the code. Sorry. We can. This is about the abstract class, because in the OData services, every method we have to redefine and the write the logic. Without the concept of abstract class, it does not make sense to to directly start with the OData part. So that's the reason I will take the first the basics of OOPS and abstract class, how the abstract class will act, and when we redefine how it will act. So then only you can have the clear cut idea. So of the abstract class, so that you can easily understand the OData part. If you click on execute, click on this method, you will have the data. Till everyone is understood, having any doubt in that?
Yeah, Harsha. One doubt. Are we are using the ABAP language only to create the OData services, right?
Yes. Same logic. Whatever
Hmm.
the logic we have written in the ABAP programming, same guidelines which you are following in the OData service. There is nothing new in that. Okay, the
But
concept.
mainly